The fourth verse shifts from divine observation to direct confrontation. David asks, "Have the workers of iniquity no knowledge, who eat up my people as they eat bread? They have not called upon God." Psalm 53 verse 4. The question stings with irony. These workers of iniquity claim wisdom but display profound ignorance. The phrase, workers of iniquity, identifies a specific group. These are not passive sinners, but active agents of evil. They practice it with skill and dedication. The word workers suggests habitual action. These people have made sin their occupation and rebellion their trade. The question, "Have the workers of iniquity no knowledge?" exposes their spiritual blindness. They possess intelligence in worldly matters, but lack understanding in eternal realities. They can build cities and create systems, but cannot comprehend God's truth. These workers of iniquity know how to oppress people, but not how to worship God. They understand cruelty, but not mercy. This ignorance is willful. God has revealed himself through creation and human conscience. The heavens declare his glory, and the law is written on the heart. But these workers of iniquity suppress the truth. They refuse to acknowledge what they should know. They exchange the truth of God for a lie. The next phrase describes their treatment of God's people, "who eat up my people as they eat bread." The comparison is striking. Bread is a staple food consumed daily without thought. These oppressors devour God's people with the same casual regularity. They show no hesitation and feel no remorse. Persecution becomes routine, and exploitation becomes normal. The phrase, "my people," shows God's ownership and protection. Those who attack believers attack God's possessions. Those who harm the righteous provoke divine jealousy. God does not remain indifferent when his children suffer. He sees every act of violence and records every injustice. The last phrase reveals the root of their behavior, "and call not upon God." They do not pray because they do not acknowledge God's authority. They do not seek his face because they love darkness. Calling upon God requires humility. It admits need and confesses dependence. It recognizes God's sovereignty and submits to his will. But the workers of iniquity refuse to bow. They elevate themselves and reject God's rule. This refusal to call upon God separates them from the righteous. Abel called upon God and offered acceptable worship. Enoch walked with God. Noah found grace in God's eyes and obeyed his commands. Abraham trusted God, and God declared him righteous. The verse also reveals the connection between theology and ethics. Those who do not call upon God mistreat his people. Those who reject worship embrace oppression. When men abandon God, they abandon justice. When they refuse to pray, they practice cruelty. This verse warns against the danger of knowledge without wisdom. The workers of iniquity possess skills and abilities, but they lack the fear of the Lord. They have learning, but not understanding. They know facts, but miss truth. Proverbs 1 verse 7 declares, "The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction."